MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. The Midsummer Classic between the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special coverage of the Major League Baseball All-Star Game here on MLB Network. I'll be joined in a moment by Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, but first, let's give you a look at this year's American and National League All-Star starters as voted on by you, the fans. Final preparations being made on the field. We've got a fun night in store. It's the Major League Baseball All-Star Game on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 National League All-Stars.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two men named by their managers to get the ball here to begin this All-Star game. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Whew, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you. All right, let's get a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the National League All-Stars. And I'm looking at the shortstop, Zach Kozar. This guy catches the ball. Overlooked, he's not really flashy, so there's not going to be a lot of fanfare following him, but he makes all the plays for you.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll get us started in this one under
Leading
the lights.
for the American League, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. The windup and the 0-1. 1-1.
Man, second pitch of the game, and that ball looked like it was right there. This could be a great offensive day if he's going to call the zone like that.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Slider, strike 3 called as the leadoff man is set down looking to open up the ball game. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What's this lineup have to do tonight in order to get a W here on the road, HR?
Matt, they're facing an excellent pitcher. Look, and what great pitchers do, they get stronger as the game goes on. So to me, you got to get him early. I want to see if they take pitches, maybe try to work the count a little bit, get that pitch count up, and maybe see if they can get him weaker as he goes deeper into the game. But it's going to be a challenge, no doubt.
Jose Ramirez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Well, Kingsley's a consistent and fair umpire, Matt. Sometimes he might give a little on the corners, but it doesn't ever seem to impact the game too much.
Blackman on the move. 2 down.
Batting third, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First offering on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
You know, when you're facing a top of the line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So a fairly painless top of the first. It's the American League nothing. National Leaguers coming to bat. It's the Major League Baseball All-Star Game exclusively on the show. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's this club need to focus on this evening, H?
I think the key to this game is you got to string hits together. They've got a nice lineup, and if they can continue to put the pressure on one guy to the next guy, just keep adding on the hits, they're going to score some runs.
Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about. Time for a look at the defense for the AL All-Stars, brought to you by Napjcyd. And behind the plate is Salvador Perez. He's one of the bigger catchers in the league. He stands about 6'4", 6'5", and took a lot of foul balls through the years off that face mask in his chest. Even changed how he was catching the ball. But I love him back there. Catch and throw and gun people down.
Here's Charlie Blackman now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Charlie Blackman.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Ramirez with a barehanded effort. Got him. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, Harold?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on, I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early and let him do his thing.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Giancarlo Stanton is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Another 0-2 coming. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Batting third, right fielder.
Into the box now, Bryce Harper. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He came out the gate smoking today. First inning, you're going to learn a lot about him. Right there, he gets that fastball, a little hop on the end, get a little swing and miss. Yeah, he's feeling good today.
Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Second inning coming up here in South Florida with no score. So striding in, George Springer, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
All right, let's get a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the National League All-Stars. And behind the plate, you got Buster Posey. Took him a little while to figure out how to work things in the big leagues, but boy, can he catch. He can still catch and throw. He'll fool you every now and then, too, but he calls a tremendous game.
Carlos Correa stands in as he looks at a called strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is to pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Justin Smoke is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Cold strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2.
Oh, he got a good pitch to hit right there. Now, I know it was a slider. Not a lot of people like to hit sliders, but it was in a good hitting location. He just looked like he was fooled a little bit and got caught looking.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Digging in, Corey Dickerson. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
It's a big at bat right here, Matt. You have to get to him early in the game. I know there's 2 outs. You got to run the score.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Coming to the plate now, Buster Posey. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Altuve has it. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Time for a look at the defense for the AL All-Stars, brought to you by Majestic. And I look down at shortstop and I see Carlos Correa. That's all you need to say. Carlos Correa. Shortstop. This guy is really made to play that position. And you look at him, you say, why can't everybody be like him?
Daniel Murphy is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
In there, 2-2. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Well, a pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Once again, a 3-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Hey, every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he sent down via the strikeout.
Ready now, Nolan Arenado. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Sale gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. And Altuve will put the squeeze on this one, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. Now to the plate, Salvador Perez. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Zach Greinke, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 21.
Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Cozart is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting 9th. Center fielder.
In now, Mookie Betts. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The second
stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And the first pitch is a slider here, but that's chopped foul at the plate. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1. Line towards center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. 1-2. Luis Severino is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 40.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Back up the middle. No problem here, 1 away.
Batting 8th. Left fielder.
Here's Marcell Ozuna.
Ozuna.
Into the windup and the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Springer has a read on it. 2 gone.
Batting 9th.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart.
Zach Cozart.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
To short. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3. Digging in, Jose Ramirez
Leading
comes
off the
into
fourth
this
for
at
the
bat, 0
American
for
League.
1 in the ball game.
Third baseman,
Robbie Ray, a
Jose
6'2"
Ramirez.
left-hander, jogs in to take
Your
over
attention,
on the
please.
hill.
Now pitching for the National League, number 38, Robbie
Sends that
Ray.
one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Murphy has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting,
Riding in once again, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 thus far. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors thus far for the American League. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that is a foul ball. Just missing extra bases deep in the corner.
Oh, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it. Right there in his wheelhouse.
But the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are 2 away.
Springer.
George Springer is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
That's a strong hitter right there. Slider in on his hands, and he
The batter,
still was
number
able to
1,
muscle it
shortstop,
out far enough for a base hit.
Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Yeah, I think he missed that one, Matt. But you know what? That's going to happen. Umpires are part of the game. They're human. They're going to make mistakes. He missed it. Oh, well, get over it.
Pitch out. Nothing doing. And the pitch on 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play. So the count goes to 2-2 now. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he can put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Now batting, first baseman.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose.
Your
Alex
attention,
Wood
please.
trots in from the
Now
bullpen
pitching
here
for
as he
the
inherits a
National
tough
League,
spot with 2
number
on and 2 away.
57, Alex Wood.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Justin Smoke will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does a good job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. And we are tied 0-0. Chris Archer, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Archer.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Charlie Blackmon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The 4th inning, center fielder
Ender
hitting for the
Inciarte
National Leaguer,
will come on now as the
number
pinch
11.
hitter.
Ender Inciarte.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
One strike now from Archer. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-2.
2 strikes.
The 1-2 pitch. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Too high, ball 3. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Giancarlo Stanton is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Runners going. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Well, and he has some trouble with it. They will get the out at first, and on top of that, the runner hesitated, and he's forced to stay put.
Right fielder number 34.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Boy, he's getting a lot of late swings. They're just not catching up to him right now, not picking it up, not seeing it, or maybe picked up a tick on his fastball. But, man, he's keeping it away from him nice.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. A former MVP waiting on deck in the form of Buster Posey. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away. Here's Buster Posey now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Yadier Molina will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only one out in the inning. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get one at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
Swing and a liner. That's a base hit, their first of the game. Inciarte rounds the corner and is headed home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep a lead, get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. That's lifted the other way out to left. On the move is Springer. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it into third base, as on the F7 he gets in there with 2 away.
Third baseman.
Here's Nolan Arenado. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors on the NL line score thus far. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
He's in a tough jam right here, but you see what he's doing? He's going back with his best stuff, reaching back, trusting his fastball.
Set to deal on 2-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Ender Inciarte will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, Number 11.
Yadier Molina will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Number 4. Yadier Molina.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth. Carlos Martinez, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
The National League, number 18, Carlos Martinez.
Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat. And this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Now the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high.
He's in a tough spot right now, 0-2. This is one of those at-bats. You look back and you go, I got to get the man over. But now 0-2, you just got to try to make contact now.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Mookie Betts stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Ball 1. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corner.
Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Ready once again, Jose Altuve. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And that misses. 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Line drive to left. Ozuna is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Ryan Zimmerman will get the first shot here when we come back. Lance McCullers, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
McCullers.
Ready for another chance? Ryan Zimmerman. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers.
First baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Joey Votto will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Joey Votto.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now a pitch popped up. Should be enough room for Perez behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder.
So striding forward now, Marcell Ozuna comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The shortstop, number 2.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Corey Seager will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Corey Seager.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
Well, that was an awful late swing on a curveball. One of 2 things. He either didn't pick it up or he was sitting curveball and had his mind made up that he was going to swing, and the break broke before he expected it.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. NL down in order.
Your
Joey
attention,
Votto
please.
will stay in the
This
ball game
change
as he'll
for
take
the
over at
National
first
League.
base.
Now playing first base, number 19.
Corey Seager
Joey
will stay in the ball game as the
Votto.
new shortstop.
Now at shortstop, number 5, Corey Seager.
Ready for another shot now, Jose Ramirez. He'll start the inning, and we're
Leading
back
off
to the
for the
top of the
American
order,
League.
but they haven't looked
Third
too
baseman,
dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them
Ramirez.
have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. In there, no balls and a strike. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ground ball right side. Gloved by Murphy. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Ready once again, Aaron Judge. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Good late break to the slider. 87 on the gun there. It's 1-2. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Here's George Springer. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. American League goes down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Jason Vargas enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Here's Ender Inciarte. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. There's the knuckle curve laid off. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Number 35 will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
That's what you call going to the plate with a game plan. 0-0 count,
Right
looking
fielder
for a fastball. He took it right back up the middle. Great execution.
Digging in to try it again. Bryce Harper. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, we see a lot of line drives from this guy, but because he keeps that bat in the plane so long, he picks up cheap hits like this soft liner. He's just a good hitter.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he hits one on a line to left field. Springer is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Daniel Murphy. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Josh Harrison will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Over toward the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Reined in. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Josh Harrison will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Francisco Lindor will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Francisco Lindor.
Brad Hand is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Brad Hand.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Mike Moustakas will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Hit hard to the right side. Gloved by Harrison. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, designated hitter, Corey Dickerson.
Digging in and looking for more, Corey Dickerson. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Napjcyd will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
17. Napjcyd.
Into the windup and the pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
When you face a guy with this kind of motion, you just take the first pitch. You hope it's not a strike, but you got to be able to.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Francisco Lindor will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Francisco Lindor.
Mike Moustakas will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Brendan Kinsler gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Brandon Kinsler.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Jake Lamb is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. Here comes the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. In is Joey Votto now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Paul Goldschmidt will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
44, Paul Goldschmidt.
On the ground up the middle. Altuve to his right. He has it. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play. Here's Marcell Ozuna. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Michael Conforto will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's thrown the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. NL goes down quietly, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Jake Lamb is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 22.
Paul Goldschmidt will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Michael Conforto will stay in the ball game now and take over in left field. Gary Sanchez is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the eighth.
Sanchez.
Wade Davis has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 71, Wade Davis.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Ready with the 0-1. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Here's Mookie Betts. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Corey Knebel gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the eighth.
For the National League, number 46, Corey Knebel.
Into the windup and the pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
And hey, if the first baseman is playing straight up there, that's probably a double down the line. But in order to prevent that late in the game, they had him guarding the line, and it obviously worked out perfectly.
Jonathan Scope will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Number 56 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. And this is fouled at the plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And another foul ball. Swinging a soft liner. Throw in time and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go in the American League. They're down 1-0. Gary Sanchez will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 24, Gary
Jonathan Scope will stay in the ball game now as he comes on to play second here.
Jonathan Scope.
Irvin Santana is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Irvin Santana.
Here's Corey Seager. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Leading off for the National League. But
Justin Turner is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the eighth as they look for some insurance.
Justin Turner.
And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So their half of the eighth opens with a man aboard.
He just ambushed him right here. First pitch fastball. He was looking for it, and boom, base hit.
Ender Inciarte.
Here's Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Has a look, now the pitch. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. From the stretch. Now a bunt attempt here. 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot.
35.
Number 35. A base hit in his first trip. DJ LeMahieu will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away.
LeMahieu.
This is foul right side. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. 0-1, here it comes. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Well, that's a line drive single, but the runner's not going to score. Now, remember, with less than 2 outs, he had to freeze. Hit it a little bit too hard at the wrong guy. He'll take the hit, but no RBI.
Here's Bryce Harper now, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Here's the 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Betts giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And now the runner from third scores to give him a very important insurance run. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hit out towards second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. Justin Turner will stay in the ball game as the new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 10.
Miguel Sano is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the ninth. Kenley Jansen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Well, that insurance run at the bottom of the 8th inning is huge. Now, as a pitcher, you can be a little more aggressive. A slow home run doesn't beat you anymore. It doesn't even tie the game. You got a chance to still win it. Be aggressive and go after it.
Michael Brantley will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. Napjcyd Garcia will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Goldschmidt is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
The final line score of our ball game tonight for the victorious National League All-Star. 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. The National League now claims home field advantage for this fall's World Series. The final line for the American League: no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 26 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.